Hello, everybody. Welcome to TOI Digital, your daily guide to all that's happening in Indian cricket. Beyond the Boundary is the name of the show. And big day in the Asia Cup. We've got a Power Pack panel right now. We've got Manuja Veerappa joining us from Bengaluru. Arani Basu joins us from NCR. And we've got Sahil Malhotra, who's joining us from NCR as well. I'll go straight to Sahil. Sahil, will we have the Pakistan UAE game going ahead? Yes or no? Please break it down for us.
No, it looks very unlikely at this moment, Chandresh. I have just dropped Pratyush a text. He should be joining the show any moment. He's just informed that Andy Pycroft is very much at the venue, and Pakistan cricket team are yet to leave the team hotel. They were supposed to leave the team hotel at their scheduled time of departure. The kit bags were duly loaded in the bus, but there was a late call to the team manager, जो बोला गया आप team bus मत board करिए, and there's still no clarity, no signs of Pakistan cricket team in and around the venue, and looks very unlikely at this stage because this is too late for even the blackmail tactics to kick in. So this is definitely heading towards something like a boycott, and something I don't remember seeing in cricket. Correct me if I'm wrong, the three of you. मुझे नहीं याद लास्ट ऐसा कब हुआ था. And अभी चंद्रेश आईसीसी का जितना अंडरस्टैंडिंग है, आई थिंक आईसीसी इज स्टैंडिंग बाय एंडी पाइक्रॉफ्ट एंड द वे ही हैंडल द सिचुएशन. So clearly that hasn't worked. So the PCB's pressure tactics, multiple emails to the global cricket body, that hasn't helped. So Andy Pycroft stays. There were late night developments yesterday which suggested Richie Richardson could officiate in this game, but that hasn't happened because Pycroft is very much at the ground. So looks like a boycott could be on the cards because you can't negotiate things. ये last moment negotiation नहीं होगा ना.
Yes, absolutely. Arani, what's your take on what's happening and what's likely to happen?
See, ICC, I don't think can remove Pycroft on the whims of a team because there was nothing illegal that has happened in the previous match. On what grounds can you prosecute a match referee? Just because a team is not happy with his behavior? Did he abuse? Did he say anything wrong? Did he not give them their due rights or anything? I don't know what the match referees. I think first the Pakistan team needs to understand what the duties of a match referee entails. But I think it's come to their egos. I think I'm really sorry for this situation with they feel very humiliated, and now they've reached a position where it's very difficult to take a step back. It would bring them further embarrassment if they take a step back from here in front of their own people. If that's how things go now, it's come to that at this moment. It's very unfortunate if things are unraveling in this way. But yes, honestly, there are no points of grouse here to grudge the match referee or the Indian team here. You can call them names. You can come out in a press conference, call them names, try to embarrass them, whatever in whatever capacity you can. But officially, there's nothing wrong that has happened. So neither the laws of cricket says that there should be handshakes and everything. If they are implying the match referee siding with the Indian team, I don't know how the match referee of the Indian team is benefiting from the Indian team if they are implying they got a ball to change out of turn or anything else has happened or the timer on the clock has been manipulated and everything. That still could have been a reason, but it's just that when a match referee tried to communicate a certain situation, and you cannot, I think legally it does not hold. But unfortunately, it has come to the egos of the Pakistan Cricket Board right now, and we all know what's and the bigger issue we know. Let's call it in black and white right now. The Pakistan Cricket Board has always been targeting our former secretary because he's been linked to the ruling party of this government and what the Pakistan government thinks of this government and everything. Yeah, in the larger picture, they're trying to bring embarrassment. Who is now heading the ICC chairman? Who's now the ICC chair? I think this is all part of that, and it's very unfortunate how things are transpiring out right now.
Oh, we have got the man of the moment for us from Dubai, straight from Dubai. Pratyush Raj joins us. Manuja, I'll just go to our guy on the ground zero, and then come to
He
you,
also hasn't
Pratyush.
left the hotel.
वो भी तो होटल पे बैठा हूँ।
हाँ वही
He's waiting for the
हाँ.
Pakistan team to leave.
So
होटल
you're
में
also
सिर्फ
boycotting.
हमारा काम सिर्फ 300 वर्ड मैच रिपोर्ट लिखना नहीं है ना, 40 मिनट लाइव करना होता है, सब कुछ होता है। अगर सिर्फ मैच रिपोर्ट लिखना हो आसान काम तो फिर इंसान चले जाए।
Oh,
डिजिटल है, डिफरेंट है,
oh,
थोड़ा बड़ा सोचिए।
बोलिए बोलिए. What's the latest? What's
हाँ
the
बोलो
latest?
बोलो।
लेटेस्ट यही है सर, आई मीन दे हैव बीन आस्क्ड टू वेट इनसाइड द टीम होटल, दे आर रेडी, किट बैग्स वगैरह सारा आ गया था उनका। अभी मोहसिन नकवी विल होल्ड अ प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस दैट अनफॉर्चुनेटली यू गाइस वोंट बी एबल टू सी इन लाहौर। तो अभी क्या होगा उस पे ही डिपेंड करता है। Needless drama is happening. Yesterday, from PCB management, we got to know that Andy Pycroft has been asked. He won't officiate in this match, but I think Andy Pycroft has reached the venue. So they were ready to play. बट अभी सडनली अभी उनको समझ में नहीं आ रहा। इफ यू सी द क्रोनोलॉजी, अगर समझो सही से, तो फर्स्ट इट वाज अगेंस्ट स्पिरिट ऑफ द गेम्स, सेकंड इट वाज आईसीसी को लेटर लिखा कि आपका मैच रेफरी सही नहीं था, थर्ड दे रोट अनदर लेटर साइटिंग सेइंग दैट आपने इन्वेस्टिगेशन सही से नहीं किया। सो आई डोंट नो व्हाट पीसीबी इज ट्राइंग टू डू। So it's quite funny. I mean, needless, as a team, they are nowhere close to India, but they are doing. I mean, we started it, and then they are not able to find कि झगड़ा करना है तो किस चीज पे करना है। मुद्दा मुद्दा नहीं समझ में आ रहा। That's what basically is happening.
तो आप बेसिकली कह रहे हो कि जैसे बंटी और बबली में जब वो ताजमहल बेच रहे थे तब वो हो रहा था, उस तरह से अंग्रेजों भारत छोड़ो
हमारी
मूवमेंट
मांगे
में
पूरी करो।
हमारी मांगे पूरी करो, वो वाली बात चल रही है इस वक्त.
Exactly. I mean, something very silly. I mean,
तानाशाही नहीं चलेगी।
हाँ.
and they will get nothing out of it because UAE cricket and UAE cricket भी they will lose UAE cricket also. अब आगे मैदान भी नहीं मिलेंगे खेलने के लिए, even though I mean this would मतलब they have played all their cricket in Dubai. If they will back out, it will hurt their relation with UAE cricket as well. So and it will their pockets are not that deep also. I mean, what I learned a few days back that they can't afford to do that. Whatever the mimic and everything, they renovated the entire stadium with the hope that India will travel in Champions Trophy. It kind of backfired. So they're and no bigger team wants to play. So again, they are playing a tri series with Afghanistan and some other team. अभी उस
श्रीलंका.
level पे Sri Lanka, yeah, again. So that's going to be a big problem for them. Uh, that's it for now. I'm also waiting what Mr.
प्रत्युष
Nakwi will say. Yeah.
प्रत्युष इंडिया एंड श्रीलंका आर को-होस्टिंग T20 वर्ल्ड कप, ऐसे मत बोलो.
वो तो ऐसे ही है, मजबूरी का नाम महात्मा गांधी है।
नहीं, मेको इसी के ऊपर अभी ये यूएई बिफोर मनुजा वेज इन, आई जस्ट वांटेड टू आस्क चंद्रेश ऑन दिस, हाउ मच डज इट चेंज, ये आपका स्पेस है, थोड़ा आपने थोड़ा इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेट का डायनामिक समझाओगे, नाउ व्हाट पाकिस्तान आर डूइंग, हाउ डज दैट अफेक्ट द रिलेशनशिप्स विद द ईसीबी, द एमिरेट्स क्रिकेट बोर्ड, व्हिच हैज बीन देयर गार्डियन एंजल फॉर सो मेनी इयर्स, एंड a certain individual we all know about who has been rising through the ranks, ICC के अंदर भी influential position है, मुबशीर ओस्मानी की अगर हम बात करें, so all these people will not take these boycotts, last moment boycotts lying down, और बहुत मुझे तो ये पाकिस्तान खुद को ही आइसोलेट कर रहा है इस टाइम वर्ल्ड क्रिकेट के अंदर ऐसी हरकतें करके.
ऐसा है कि दिस इज गोइंग टू बी वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग बिकॉज इट्स नॉट जस्ट अबाउट क्रिकेट, it's also about the relations that UAE and Saudi Arabia have with Pakistan as a country. Remember that Saudi Arabia is the custodian of all the holy places for Islam, and UAE is also the place where they have played cricket when they were isolated because of the attacks on the Sri Lankan team in 2009. Plus, what has also happened is that most Pakistani leaders, when they are exiled, go and set up a base in Dubai quite easily, because even the previous president of Afghanistan, when he left Afghanistan, he flew to Abu Dhabi. They're all based there. So it is a very complicated thing, and that's why I think I'm very surprised that it has reached this stage, because you have a strong expat population of Pakistan, second only to the Indian population over there, and It is that's why it's going to be very difficult for me to see what is going to happen. I think what we can probably do is that let Pratyush go to
Yeah,
go and watch the drama unfold in front of him,
I was
because
supposed to leave. Yeah,
yeah, please let us know from the ground what is happening.
sure,
Manuja,
sure, sure.
it's quite interesting. The previous two times when we had this match referee drama, it was India at the receiving end. 2001 with when that whole Mike Dennis thing happened, and 2007-8 when the whole monkey gate happened. Now when the handshake gate happens, India is involved, but they are on the other side. They are on the side of law. वो कानून के साथ में है, not on the other side of कानून.
But anything that's happening now, Chandesh, has not happened during the in the duration of the game.
Yeah, that's a
Monkey
good
Gate
point. Yeah,
happened during the duration of the game, so a match referee has a say in this.
yeah,
Stakeholders have a say in this. You're talking
yeah,
about a handshake which you knew wouldn't happen. See, this was more staged. Monkey
yeah.
Gate happened, it was a provoked situation where I think Indian team handled it very well. I mean, I'll always remember Anil Kumble for it.
Yeah.
But one of the things that you don't actually see here is the issue itself. What is the issue? Okay, handshake didn't happen. You could have chosen not to play the match that day. After that, yes, that shutting the door was not a nice thing to do. Fine, but again, today this is just holding a tournament at ransom. You didn't want to play. You should have said that yesterday. You had Monday, you had Tuesday, you had the whole of Wednesday during the day. 4:30 you're supposed to leave. That's when people realize you are not leaving the stadium, and the press conference is going to be addressed in Lahore, not in Dubai, where the action is.
Hmm.
And like everybody was weighing in, can Pakistan cricket really afford this? Easily you pull out, you lose about 10 to 12 million dollars. Is that how much money they
Yes.
lose a minimum guarantee? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's loads and loads of money for a country like Pakistan, where cricket is struggling on and off the field. I mean, this is really a brain fade moment for whoever decided to take this call. Emotions aside, uh, the sport also runs on economics. This economics don't add up at all. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll take some comments from our subscribers. Sahil, I want you to take this. Monu Babu Babu says, आप लोगों को सिर्फ सरकार का लाइन बोलना है. आप लोग भी पॉलिटिकल लेकर आए हुए हो. स्पोर्ट में शर्म आता है आप लोगों को सुनकर.
क्या शर्म आता है भाई? मतलब I think the most sensible assessment of this entire matter was what Manuja gave in 30 seconds yesterday, where she said कि जब वो आधा घंटा का पीरियड था after the toss to the start of the game, there were no reactions then, there were no sentiments shown, no emotions shown. 20 minutes आप उस टाइम पे क्या कर रहे थे? आपने कुछ नहीं करा. आपने पूरा राई का जो पहाड़ बनाया है वो एक ही मैटर पे बनाया है. एंडी पाइक्रॉफ्ट, एंडी पाइक्रॉफ्ट, एंडी पाइक्रॉफ्ट. एंडी पाइक्रॉफ्ट का रोल क्या था? टॉस के ऊपर रोल था, क्योंकि कमरे का दरवाजा एंडी पाइक्रॉफ्ट ने बंद नहीं करा. तो अगर एंडी पाइक्रॉफ्ट से इतना तकलीफ था आपको, were you sleeping, were you snoozing, or were you doing what you were doing in the cricket field? Was acting clueless, because for those 20 minutes you did not realize that you have been snubbed by the opposition, quote unquote. I'm not saying India snubbed them, because it was a well orchestrated move, it was well planned, it happened in the proper chronology. तो आप उस टाइम 20 मिनट क्या कर रहे थे? इसके अंदर पॉलिटिक्स मुझे नहीं लगता आना चाहिए. हम डिफेंड नहीं कर रहे सूर्या की स्टेटमेंट को, हम नहीं बोल रहे हो सही था गलत था. वो सूर्या का, टीम मैनेजमेंट का, जिसका भी से था, मेरे हिसाब से वो गलत था. पहलगाम और आर्म्ड फोर्सेस का मेंशन पोस्ट मैच प्रेजेंटेशन में नहीं आना चाहिए था. आपको हैंडशेक नहीं करना, वो आपका टीम का कॉल है, आपको रेपरकशन फेस करना है, हमारा उसमें कोई रोल नहीं है. बट उस 20 मिनट पाकिस्तान क्रिकेट टीम क्या कर रही थी? बिकॉज दे वर एब्सोल्युटली क्लूलेस, and that is why they did not play this very well. And as Rashid Latif has been making so much sense, अगर अपना एक केस तरीके से put up करते, maybe they would have been heard. But holding the tournament ransom, holding ICC ransom, because ICC is run by Jay Shah, तो आपको वो इंडिया पाकिस्तान एंगल लेकर आना है. मोहसिन नकवी को अपना 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 चेहरा बचाना है बैक होम इन पाकिस्तान, क्योंकि चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी में आपने इतनी बड़ी बड़ी बातें की थी, और चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी में भी आपने वही हरकत किया। चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी में भी आपने सेंसिटिव एरियाज के अंदर ट्रॉफी टॉर प्लान किया था, इफ यू ऑल रिमेंबर, दैट वाज कैंसल्ड एट द लास्ट मोमेंट। तो वो सारी हरकतें आप लोग कर रहे हो, पॉलिटिसाइज स्पोर्ट को पाकिस्तान कर रहा है, इंडिया नहीं कर रहा। लेट्स पुट इट इन ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट। इंडिया ने क्या वो स्टेटमेंट्स देकर सही करा, गलत करा? मेरा पर्सनल ओपिनियन है गलत करा। उसका जरूरत स्पोर्टिंग फील्ड पर नहीं है। हाथ मिलाओ, आगे बढ़ो। बट उससे पहले जो 20 मिनट भाई साहब सो रहे थे सारे, आगा से लेकर माइक हसन इतना नाराज थे, तो 20 मिनट माइक हसन को रियलाइज नहीं हुआ हाथ नहीं मिलाया गया मेरे से? ये सारे आरसीबी वालों का ऊपर कुछ लोचा रहता है मेरे ख्याल। आरसीबी छोड़ने के बाद, छोड़ने से पहले कुछ ना कुछ केमिकल इम्बैलेंस हो जाता है, बिकॉज ही वाज कॉट स्नूजिंग फॉर दोस 20 मिनट्स। पीसी के अंदर ही वाज सो अनॉयड बिकॉज पीपल डिडंट कम आउट एंड शुक हिज हैंड। इट्स अंडरस्टूड, ओके फाइन, बट इससे सेंसिबल असेसमेंट मैंने अभी तक कहीं सुना नहीं है। मनुजा ने कल 30 सेकंड में कहानी खत्म कर दी। अरे भाई 20 मिनट क्या कर रहे थे? अगर आपको पाइकॉर्ट से इतना दिक्कत था, वहीं बॉयकॉट करते ना मैच उसी टाइम। जलील होने के बाद और क्यों रो रहे हो? क्रिकेट फील्ड पे तो जलील ही हुए ना आप। खत्म हो गया स्टोरी। अभी बॉयकॉट करो ना करो, अभी तो पाकिस्तान कॉर्नर हो गया, आइसोलेट कर लिया इन्होंने खुद को।
Arani, a comment from Bhavik Haswani. He says Sanjana Ganesan, wife of Jasprit Bumrah, is doing pre and post match show with Wasim Akram on broadcaster channel. Is Bumrah not earning enough that his wife needs to do show with Pakistanis?
I think it's a very personal question. I think you just don't go into
So
what
then I also have a question.
yeah.
Now, when if India plays Bangladesh next round next week, the spin bowling coach of Bangladesh is Mushtaq Ahmed.
Yeah.
What do you do? Do you shake hands with him or no?
I don't think, again, that's a personal call. Nobody has, I think, there is no, they has not been told to do so in a way, behave in a way that they're doing right now. I think that at this moment, it's a very personal call, and this is a very sensitive area. Again, there is nothing right or wrong officially on paper here. It's all the moral on the moral ground, high ground that people are taking at this moment. Uh, but it's all up in the air. It's very subjective. You cannot fault anyone for doing certain things unless you are abusive. You are not you're disrespecting them, you're calling them names and everything, all of that. I think you're well within your rights. You're not, yes, like Sahil said, to give out a political message was, I think you are playing with the lines there. They were playing with the lines. Had it been in FIFA and all that, I think they would have been sanctioned by now. So I think that's the liberty the Indian team took there. But that was their call. They were ready to face the repercussion if they, at all there would have been there. But again, targeting Sanjana is also baseless. Again, it's a personal call. Had the Indian team shook hands with remember Sanjana is working for a broadcaster there. It cannot be if at all these are not mandated by the broadcaster again. So if you're not willing to do a job, then don't turn up there. So these are all up in the air. You cannot. There's no hard and fast rule at this moment, and none of this makes sense at this moment. Like we have said, none of this makes sense. It's all about Pakistan trying to tell the world that we are not pushovers. It's very well documented how Pakistan have been going on ranting about how India wields its power in world cricket and everything. They're trying to put a point across that we will not let India bully us. That's I think they've used those words during the Champions Trophy. They've called BCCI a bully and everything. I think that's the point they're trying to put across, but they have no clue how to do it. They don't have any legal ground to work around it at this moment. So it's becoming very comical at this moment. I know they're stuck now. If it goes to the ICC, the board, the votings and everything, they will lose to India anyway, any day. So I think can they afford? But again, the state of this country, how the country has been run, we all know who runs every aspect of the country. So they need to satisfy the ego there. Like Mohsin Naqvi again, we know he's a part of the government there. So Mohsin Naqvi has to take a stand. Means every time the India playing India comes up, he comes with eggs on his face. So I think it has become that issue. And I think and that toss, that period between toss and everything, I don't think Hasten and all have that much of courage or the power to take a call on their own selves. I think they could have at best called the PCB at this moment and say, tell us what to do. I don't think they can think on their feet. If they would have been thinking on their feet, they would have brought up a much more sensible issue to work with here. I think they have nothing to work with here.
Chandra, I just want to
Manuja,
add here.
yeah,
I
I'm
just
coming
want
to
to
you
add
only. Yeah,
Sanjana issue.
yeah, go
I
on,
I
go on.
add to that. Uh, when you're asking a question about Sanjana Ganesan working with Wasim Akram, we didn't boycott a match. Why should a broadcaster boycott her work? And this whole thing is also Pakistan, right? So I'm surprised why Wasim Akram is still sitting in the studio if he's
Huh.
already in the studio today.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're saying so, I mean, I mean, as a woman, I will say this to target somebody just
Hmm.
because she's somebody's wife, I think is very unfair. Bhavik, especially, we come from a country which is very progressive. Let's not get into this. How much ever Jasprit Bumrah earns, his wife's earning is hers.
Yeah. On the same point, Ravi Shankar Kumar says handshakes are not in rule book, and this is for Manuja. Handshakes are not in rule book. That doesn't mean you shut your door if opposition are doing handshakes. The tradition of handshake was started for sportsman spirit. In the same way, Manuja, I want to know: is there a scope for somebody to go to CAS
No, no.
if they pull out? If Pakistan forfeits today's game, pulls out from the tournament, then is there an opportunity for can Asian cricket or can Asian Cricket Council go to CAS against
Yes,
Pakistan? Because
if they pull out, yes, then they can go to CAS. Pakistan has very little grounds in terms of why they want to go to CAS. Uh, are you talking about? See, again, it's a very personal opinion. Shutting the door is not something I endorse either. And it looked very ugly on screen when that you walk in and you're really uh, huddling in people and then the door shuts. That's not something we should have done. But then these are questions that Pakistan should have raised, not what was the match referee doing. I mean, just to make the Balika Bakra out of him, and he's become like the soft target on which they want to run their pro-Pakistan campaign and garner that sympathy.
Sahil, now there's one comment by our regular Arvind Atrias. He's saying play or not play. If play, mention your conditions early on. And he also says this is sympathy from Pakistan. They know even if they play against India, they will lose. So they are doing this to gain attention and sympathy and saying money is not important.
No, I don't think it has got anything to do with cricket, quality of cricket, opposition. ये बहुत बड़ा मैटर है पाकिस्तान के लिए इस टाइम आप समझो मतलब ये चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी से चलता हुआ आ रहा है एंड a lot of back and forth happened when ICC came up with that hybrid formula and you know uh, finalized that whenever India and Pakistan participate in a multilateral tournament, multi-nation tournament, this is how we are going to have the arrangement which we'll have कि अभी T20 वर्ल्ड कप वुमेन्स वर्ल्ड कप दोनों पे आपने देखा कि ऑलरेडी पहले डिसाइडेड है एक होस्ट एक न्यूट्रल वेन्यू रहेगा जहां पर ये दोनों टीम्स अपना मैचेस खेलेंगे और फाइनल भी वही होगा उस टाइम से ये चलता हुआ आ रहा है इंडिया ने जब डिसीजन लिया कि हम नहीं जाएंगे पाकिस्तान खेलने चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी वो दुबई में हुआ वहां पे भी पाकिस्तान ने बोला कि हम नहीं खेलेंगे अगर ये नहीं आए बट इवेंचुअली वहां पे भी आप सोचो कॉम्प्रोमाइज पाकिस्तान को ही करना पड़ा बिकॉज इंडिया स्टक टू देयर गन्स दैट वी विल नॉट गो टू पाकिस्तान कम वॉट में हमारा टूर्नामेंट यहाँ दुबई में ही होगा सब कुछ हुआ बहुत सारी चीजें हुई आप उनके लिहाज से सोचो अभी वो फ्रस्ट्रेटेड है यार आप उनको अभी मोहसिन नकवी को अपना चेहरा आप सेम चीज इंडिया के लिहाज से सोचो ना सी समवन लाइक अ जय शाह व्हेन ही वाज द बीसीसीआई सेक्रेटरी हैड दिस हैपेंड टू हिम तो देयर वाज अ लॉट ऑफ टेलिंग टू डू बैक होम इन द कंट्री ना कि ये पाकिस्तान के साथ हमारा क्यों हुआ कैसे हुआ अगर आपको ऐसा एंड ऑफ द बार्गेन मिलता हर बार, तो पाकिस्तान का भी पोजीशन हम समझ सकते हैं, बट ये दिस गोज बियॉन्ड क्रिकेट. दिस इज पीसीबी काइंड ऑफ फाइटिंग फॉर रेलेवेंस इन देयर ओन कंट्री, कि हाँ बॉस हम लोगों को काम आता है, हम काम कर सकते हैं, जो आप क्लियरली नहीं कर सकते, वरना आप इसको बहुत बेहतर तरीके से हैंडल करते. बट इट हैज गॉट नथिंग टू डू विद इंडिया पाकिस्तान क्रिकेट. ये मैचेस का बात ही नहीं है. अब तो ये बहुत अलग लेवल का मुद्दा बन गया है. अब मैं तो सरप्राइज होऊंगा, अभी कोई बड़ी बात नहीं, अभी मोहसिन नकवी और आईसीसी चेयरमैन का डोनाल्ड ट्रंप एक वो ना करा दे कॉन्फ्रेंस कॉल पीस कीपिंग करने के लिए.
Thank you
कि
for your
दोस्ती
attention to this matter.
हाँ.
So, Aruni, there are a couple of questions. Introspect says, what is the point of boycotting this Mickey Mouse contest? Shows Park think tank has no courage, rationality, or wisdom. But Crick Radar has a deeper question. Now, Mohsin Naqvi will do PC. Will he do it as chairman of PCB or chairman of ACC?
He'll just do, I think, more as a
Or
PCB.
Interior Minister of Pakistan?
So he will be Mohsin Naqvi, catering to the powers of in Pakistan government right now. I
So,
think
no, I'll just tell you, there was a joke one time when there was supposed to
Official,
be.
sorry, one bit of information. The match has been delayed by an hour. That is
Okay,
the
okay.
latest. The match has
Okay,
been
they're
okay.
coming.
delayed by.
They will come to the ground. Obviously,
होगा कुछ
Yeah.
ड्रामा होगा, देखते हैं.
हाँ.
So yeah, please go on.
So,
yeah, the
no,
Mickey
no,
Mouse contest. Yeah.
yeah. No, but before you go ahead, there was this joke at one point where they said that if there was a meeting between a governing council member, BCCI office bearer, IPL team owner, one person at that time would have ended up talking to himself.
Srinivasan.
Oh, go on, go on. I didn't know that. There was a joke I read.
अच्छा हाँ तो नहीं I think he's right. What he's saying, introspect is saying is absolutely. We've been saying this. All of this makes no sense at this moment. They're trying to like trying to show that we are a powerhouse in world cricket. That's what. That's all that PCB can do right now.
By the way, before you proceed, Shari Oxide says top right corner, sensible guy.
अच्छा
That is you. That is you.
हाँ.
Go on.
पर विंडो
Okay,
चेंज
so-
हो रहा है बार बार.
हाँ तो वो कौन कहाँ पे अब समझ में नहीं आ रहा. अच्छा
अच्छा
नहीं तो
सॉरी, एक और अपडेट है. पाकिस्तान आर ऑन देयर वे टू द स्टेडियम नाउ.
हाँ तो we all knew. That's what we have been talking from yesterday, right?
Yeah.
So,
कार्टून है यार
I've
ये.
told him they are taking this to a position. अब वो है कि how can you even describe this situation? They will come out of this with eggs on their face, whichever way they go. So they have just put themselves in a deeper hole now. I think they have lost even whatever little bargaining powers they had in ICC. And whatever they did was absolutely not illegal. None of this is illegal and none of this makes sense actually. Boycotting UAE, a nation which is trying to build its cricket, I think which has better facilities than Pakistan at this moment anyway. So,
Okay, by the way, the suspense is over. Sahil, the Shari Oxide says, मैं साहिल को बोल रहा था. So basically, he was talking about you.
Oh,
Go on.
okay. चलो.
Aruni.
Yeah. तो that's कौन टॉप राइट पे कुछ पता नहीं है. तो वो है. So see, for Pakistan to take a drastic step, they need to think through the repercussions, and I'm seriously bemused by how they have gone about this thing. They've been thinking over this for 4 days. What we will do next? They boycotted a PC. They thought they sent out a strong message. Nobody reacted to it. Nobody cares what they're saying. The best thing that they could have done was to address the media and say and try to shame India. I think that would have made more sense for them on their part. But honestly, on legal grounds, they have nothing to fight with. Absolutely nothing to fight with. I think they will keep playing under Andy Pycroft for the next, however long Andy Pycroft will be around as a match referee right now. So people try to confuse it, like you brought up the 2001 and 2008 thing. It was based on complaints on things that happened on the field. If it was about the ball, like I mentioned, it was about ball tampering first, and then the behavior there, which is not within the laws of the game. Nothing that has happened which is not in the laws in the game. The Indian team has not abused them. Andy Pycroft has not said anything. Andy Pycroft had just communicated their Indian team stance so that they could have avoided the embarrassment. I don't know, even after when Andy Pycroft had informed them, they were fine with it during the toss, playing the match. Why did they queue up in front of the dressing room? That is the thing. So you went there, try. Okay, fine. You still won brownie points. India looked a bit petty at the time. You would have got sympathy on that grounds, and now you're trying to make it try to turn it into a political and a legal issue. I think they played it wrong. I think had they left it at that, I think people would have still the sympathies, the emotions, still it would have been on their side. What they have done over the 3 4 days, I think would not bring any kind of sympathy right now.
Okay, I have
Uh,
one doubt here, Chandresh. I want to ask who approves this 1 hour delay?
The
the
ACC
Asian, the,
ACC president, who will be he will address this question as the ACC president in Lahore.
yeah.
That is what I want to ask.
So basically, Asian Cricket Council and the tournament director plus the broadcaster together would have discussed.
बट टूर्नामेंट
But I think
डायरेक्टर तो है नहीं ना, डायरेक्टर तो
है
है
ना
नहीं ना,
है ना
गया ना वो
tournament director Andy Russell. He's the
वो
tournament
गया ना,
director.
उसको हटा दिया
नहीं
था
नहीं,
शायद इन्होंने,
that is
रखा,
Usman Wala. That is PCB's
ओ
employee. No,
पीसीबी, ओके ओके,
I'm
माय
saying the
बैड,
tournament director. But
Got it.
Arvind Atriya has a good point. He says if Sahil was in Dubai, he would have made Pakistan play 1 hour early.
मेरे हाथ में कुछ नहीं है भाई, अरे ये अरविंद
So
को
he
सिर्फ
says,
दो चीजें पसंद है, मेरे को ट्रोल करना और केएल राहुल की बजाना, इसको और कुछ नहीं आता है। केएल राहुल के
हाँ,
पीछे
वो
हाथ
यही
धो
है
के
ना,
खड़ा
वो
रहता
इंग्लैंड से
है। हाँ,
जो
ये वही
है
है,
हाँ
ये
हाँ
इंग्लैंड वाला अरविंद है,
हाँ
इसको
so
केएल राहुल और मेरे से सख्त नफरत।
Manuja Crick Freak says instead of Asia Cup, I'll watch Gokul Dham Premier League.
true.
Should be, I think that will start on time. Going by the way the Asia Cup is going on now, that will probably start on time. You know, this is like there was, I think, I can't remember who it was. They said a match was delayed because of traffic, and
Ah,
they had
it
to.
Dubai में
happened. It
traffic.
happened. No. It happened recently. West
इंग्लैंड
Indies.
इंग्लैंड
This year it happened. West
yes
Indies,
yes
the
yes,
last match.
West
But
Indies.
yeah, because
they
they're
came on cycle,
the English team came on cycles. The West Indies team got stuck in traffic.
Traffic.
yeah.
Yeah. So
So
there's no
this happened
excuse
this year.
for doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This happened this year. So I was just wondering, in terms of a delay, a team leaving its hotel late and waiting. This is also quite unheard of. I mean, see, that's what happens, no, when you're making a mockery of a system.
So I have a question. Can Lalchand Rajput, who's a proud Indian, can he tell his team don't shake hands with Pakistan?
And
Or will Lalchand Rajput shake hands with them?
That's a very good point.
the
Very
that's
physio
the
is a-
call I think only Lalchand Rajput can take. I don't think he can influence the team there.
Yeah.
No, there are others. Rahul Chopra. There are so many others Indians.
So those are individual calls, but when you are representing UAE, if that comes up, the Emirates Cricket Board won't take it nicely, no?
Yeah. Well, by the way, now they have taken it a step further. Priyanshu says, sources say, Sahil bhai होते तो partition भी नहीं होता.
कुछ नहीं होता,
ये ट्रोलिंग प्रॉपर ट्रोलिंग पे आ गया है
वही हो रहा है। अभी मैं अपने रूट्स बता दिए तो फिर और पेलेंगे मेरे को, इसीलिए मैं अपना मुंह बंद करके बैठा हूँ।
But Aruni, Cristiano Ronaldo says, who's a regular on our show, joins us from Saudi. This embarrassment is better than losing to UAE from their point of view. He also says, Cristiano Ronaldo, congratulations UAE.
So
They're
congratulations,
assuming
sir.
UAE.
Or they assuming they will Pakistan will lose to UAE.
Yeah.
Okay, if
Oh
that
God.
happens, I think that will truly truly show where Pakistan cricket is at. I think they are at that stage only. I think Shoaib Akhtar, yesterday I only said had said in some show that they're just a little bit better than the associates at this moment. This
Yeah.
team, so they are. I think in the ICU they would plummet into the ventilator soon if that happens. I think they should we be preaching? I don't know, but the state Pakistan cricket is in, the way hockey has unraveled for them. People don't even care if the hockey team plays or not now. So I think cricket is headed
Squash, squash.
squash. Yeah,
They were ruling squash at one point.
yeah.
Jamshed and Jahangir Khan. Uh,
There is only one sportsman who can be taken seriously these days from Pakistan. It's Arshad Nadeem. So,
yeah.
so that's where Pakistan sport has headed. Everyone knows the state of the state there, how they're struggling and everything. But that aside, I think World cricket needed Pakistan. I think it still needs all the political tensions aside. It's only for that reason that ICC is dragging Pakistan along with itself. They're not introducing those two-tier systems. Then they will lose out Pakistan, and you will not have those whatever these few matches that you have. You will only be left with one historic rivalry, that is the Ashes. That is the only reason where Pakistan can still hold its ground in world cricket. But I think they need to buck up very quickly. I think if
What about the other rivalry?
which one?
Sri Lanka Bangladesh.
That is the चल रहा trans Indian Ocean rivalry.
Okay. So
अपने में
there's
वो
one.
art on the I have a theory here. Had India not been playing this Asia Cup, it would have been a much more interesting Asia Cup, because if all bad teams play together, they make for good quality of good cricket.
Okay. One last question for you, Manuja. Tomorrow, Neeraj Chopra and Harshad Nadeem go head to head. What's going to happen? Will they smile? Will they look at each other? Will they exchange javelin with each other like they did once? You're on mute,
Yeah,
Manuja.
nuke.
Exchanging javelin, I don't think is going to happen. uh, See, it's again an individual sport where you don't like necessarily cross path. You can actually finish an event without crossing path if you're not throwing around the same time. uh, but yeah, I'm sure Neeraj's done very well today, 84 plus. Let's hope for him to win tomorrow.
Okay, the PCB spokesperson Amir Mir in Lahore has said that Mohsin Naqvi, the PCB chair, is meeting and discussing with former chairs Ramiz Raja and Najam Sethi. They are discussing the issue and are in touch with Dubai over the matter. The match has been delayed by an hour for now. So that's the official line from
For now.
for
So
now.
it may happen, may not happen.
Yeah.
मैं तो कहता
But
हूँ आज
try-
दिखाओ, मैं तो बोलता
हाँ.
हूँ आज बैकबोन दिखाओ। मैं पड़ोसी मुल्क को पूरा ताकत देता हूँ यहाँ से बैठ के कि आप करो बॉयकॉट, आ गया करो ना,
आप
इतना
अब आगे बढ़ो, हम आपके साथ हैं.
हाँ करो बॉयकॉट करो, हम ट्वीट करेंगे आपके सपोर्ट में कि आपने इतना अच्छा बड़ा काम किया, आप अनॉयड थे, आपको पाइक्रॉफ्ट से दिक्कत था, करो, आप पिटीशन लगाओ, जस्टिस फॉर पीसीबी, मार्च निकालो यहाँ पे। अरे भाई करो ना बॉयकॉट, करना है तो। ये क्या फालतू का ड्रामा लगा के रखा हुआ है? आएंगे, नहीं आएंगे, लेट आएंगे, जल्दी आएंगे।
But some Sanju fans are worried about other things. They're saying बेचारे को बैटिंग मिलेगा या नहीं मिलेगा, ये आप अलग लगे, वो लोग अलग लगे हुए हैं। 2 मैच हो गए, उसको बैटिंग ही नहीं मिला वहां पे।
Arani is already wondering he'll have to leave office late today if the match starts at 9 o'clock.
Obviously.
Each
Yeah,
one
मतलब
has
you look
their
at the ripple effect about everything, ना, मतलब
yeah.
other things to look at too. Yeah, I guess so Sahil, this is a perfect segue to sort of head to the stadium where Pratyush will be joining us live.
Pratyush will be joining us probably in the next 5 minutes from outside the venue. So he's all ready. He'll go live. He'll go live in 5 minutes.
From there. Yeah, we'll go live in 5 minutes from there. Thanks a lot, Manuja, Aruni, and Sahil. We have not reached a conclusion. We don't know what's going to happen. We'll wait and watch. You can just keep liking, sharing, subscribing the channel, and you will get all the updates from here. Please join us again in 5 minutes with live from Pratyush from outside the Dubai International Stadium. That's it for now. We'll be back shortly with Pratyush from the stadium. Till then, take very good care of yourselves. It's goodbye and God bless.
Sending strength PCB's way. More power to you. Boycott.